say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Chanticleers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Panthers offense has the ball first today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season, so now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Looking to throw, it's small. Working that left side now. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chanticleers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Keeps it on the draw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Small. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they get him down. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the quick grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Chanticleers headed quickly to the line.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to throw. It's Small. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. To the ground with the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Quick completion to the right. Gets away from one, finds room. He smashes his way through again. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Panthers!
Near the goal line, everybody thinks more physical, bigger bodies. They're going to run the ball up the middle. How about this offense? Gives them a little change up. Gets the ball on the perimeter right now, fools the defense, and they get in for the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target to the left. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the shot to clear is trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. The throw. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead it falls incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He lost one down the sideline. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The shot that clears will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fakes the grab on the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. To throw, it's small. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. They go to the ground. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. We'll start this 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to FIU. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it... He went down in the end zone to add insult to injury. That flag is probably holding. It'll be a safety. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's small. He lets one fly deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. Flying down the right side. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Panther. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hurley. And the returner will be brought down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some fun.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on third down. And the shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Potts.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. You used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football. Not good.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold on. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the returner will be dragged down. Off play action on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The sure hands, it's small. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
shot that clears will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Dropping back, it's Small. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Potts. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, looking for a man. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Kendricks. And he's dragged down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Power football with the run. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. The shot that clears are in the hurry up. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Back to pass, it's Small. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, shot to clear.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to FIU. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's small. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to fire on second down. Sets up the screen. There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Potts. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Second down coming up. They'll go to the ground. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. Hard running there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass was broken up, incomplete. And there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Pocket breaking down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts one deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Quickly to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Atlanta. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
Ready to start things here in the 2nd half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. And the shot to clears will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Potts. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. That QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here Close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Small. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's Small. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's the pressure.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give on the inside. Turning it on. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Chanticleers send out the punt unit. Cradles it at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Small. Punts it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Brings it in down the left side. There we go. Touchdown, Bengals! And the pummeling has started.
As a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this guy's speed is a problem.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Ole Miss. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running back searching for a hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Gets away. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Quick completion on the out. Spins away from 1. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Panther. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Hurley. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They try to pop a run on the draw. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the shot that clears the line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. On his way from around the 50. Made a defender miss. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it. Touchdown, Georgia State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Hurley. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The shot that clears decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw, it's small. He's got his man across the middle. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little room.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the jet sweep here. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's got it on the run. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it back. And the returner will be brought down. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the shot that clears will call on their punt team. Here's the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Makes it past the mark. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to pass. It's small. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to the running game. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to go over that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to FIU.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got it behind the line. It's Hurley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The shot to clears are at the line, looking to convert on third and short. They'll give it to the back. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. They kick it away on fourth down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Looking for a man. It's small. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. The give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Holds and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hurley. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the shot that clears will punt this one away. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside gift. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's small. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Thanks for grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. It's complete to the left. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The shot that clears, come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. Bring in the heat. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The kick is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a man. It's small. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Ford finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.